Hey, what's up? The Brew Dude is back, here with another beer. So what we have here is Dos Equis, crafted in Mexico desde 1897, 1897. Special lager, Lager Especial. Now, I'm sure you've seen all the commercials about the most, I think it's interesting man in the world. They recently changed it, but yeah, that's really it. If you're thirsty, you drink Dos Equis, right, or something like that. I don't drink a lot of Dos Equis. That's a beer that I really just don't drink a lot of. No specific reason. I just, I don't. I just may. It's just maybe because I'm too busy drinking other beers, right? Anyway, today we're gonna go ahead and try these beers and see what they're about. What this beer is about specifically. Brewed and bottled by Cervecería Cuauhtémoc Moctezuma. 4.2% alcohol by volume. I also have the amber one, which I'll be doing in a later date, more than likely probably after this video. But yeah, this is a green bottle. The beer's not green, though. What is that? St. Patrick's Day is coming up soon, and you probably be drinking green beer, right? All right, perfect. Nice once again. And this is one thing that none of the beers have really failed that I've had, especially the Mexican style lagers, is they all have the same traditional that Pilsner lager smell right out of the neck of the bottle. It's really good. It's skunky. It's nice and grainy. Just that what you want is that it has that Pilsner Mexican style lager, just lager. Some of those adjuncts that they use, and it gets held there because obviously the bottle's closed, right? And there's a little bit of CO2 just constantly being pushed. So when you open the bottle, you get this just pure beer smell, and they all haven't failed. They're all been really, really good. Like I said, the beer isn't green; it's just a bottle. And the bottle is darker, it's not clear to help preserve, right? To preserve some of that skunking that happens with the actual sun when transported and everything, right? Now, once here, the beer gets a little sweeter. It's a lot sweeter than out of the neck of the bottle, but it's still not bad. It still smells really good. Not as potent as that Bohemia that I still had the other day, but it's there, right? It is there. It's only 4.2% alcohol. Any specific claims or anything? Nothing crazy on the bottle, but I am thirsty, so I should drink, right? Effervescent, a lot of bubbles coming from the bottom, and a lot of bubble buildup down here. That could be, it could be maybe my glass maybe had a little bit of dust, but I don't think so. I usually wipe them down anyway. The head, which is white, but it's almost to nothing, which is traditional for that's it's expected, I guess, not traditional. It's expected for these type of beers, lagers, and stuff like that. Unless I'm like vigorously pouring, then you're gonna get this crazy overflow, and which is doesn't prove anything. Let me give another take there. Okay. Whoa. Okay. All right. So, honestly, this beer is probably the reason why I don't drink it. It tastes like nothing. Like it really doesn't taste like anything. Okay, it does taste like something, obviously, right? Because even water has a taste, but it's very bland. As soon as you drink, you get a little bit of bite, and then you get no beer flavor. You get a lot of more like carbonated water, right? Then you wait for midpoint. You're like, okay, maybe it's gonna get better, but it doesn't. And then at the end, finally at the end, you get a little bit of like watered down grain flavor, But nah, this probably explains why. Probably why I have not drank it. Maybe I had it a long time ago and I said, you know what, that beer is just too bland for me. And I gotta say, I've had some beers that didn't have a lot of flavor, but this beer to me, it really doesn't have a lot of flavor. And maybe the commercials are right. When you're thirsty, you drink this, right? You drink Dos Equis or whatever, because it's gonna quench your thirst without satisfying that beer flavor. I'm not trying to bash on it too much or anything, but it's not a beer for me. This is definitely one of those beers for like somebody who wants to just drink and drink and drink and drink and really not, have a lot of flavor. But by far, this one has been the worst one of the Estrella Jalisco, the Bohemia, the Soul, and now we have this one. This one here is currently last. There's not a lot to say about it. And it might not be the most popular things that I'm saying, but honestly, it just doesn't have that what I'm looking for in a beer. It reminds me of that Miller 64 that we had, and which it didn't have too much of anything. It almost just tastes like water with like flavored a little bit of beer concentrate just dropped in there. Yeah. Not my favorite, not something that I enjoy, but once again, there's a beer for every occasion. I'm sure that if somebody came and we're somewhere and I'm like, you know what, I do want to have some beer, but I don't want to have a lot of that like filling in my stomach and or get too buzzed, I'll probably drink this. Or if they have a beer and I'm trying to make a chelada or something, I'd probably use this. Or add some lime to it, maybe add a little salt just to enhance the flavors, but there's a beer for everything. Like I said, maybe this beer is not for me. Maybe you like it, right? Cool. And enjoy it with your friends, family, whoever in a barbecue. That's fine. Probably not something that I'm going to buy regularly, but I'm not here to say, hey, this is my best flavor beer or not. I'm just trying to share with you what I'm experiencing so that you won't make the same mistake, or maybe you found the beer for you. Thank you for watching, subscribing, and liking. And with that said, the Brew Dude is out.